times where I think it's actually like a beautiful place and there's stuff like going on and it is very cultural. But then there's times like where you have to like search so hard to find something, like just shows or anything. Like it's so hard to find anything like good, and it does thrive for 21 and over.
Reno right now is a place that you have to leave if you want to pursue a life in the arts.
Being an open outlet for young people and the community in general to participate and get together for the purposes of art.
I think it's important because it provides a creative outlet for the youth around here to be involved in something that they feel like they have a part in, that they can make a difference.
And it's just, it would be so nice to hear for once, like, oh my gosh, you know, I love this town. Like, I can't wait to, you know, go do this and go do that. I need to stay in Reno because I have so much stuff I need to finish doing. I need to experience this and that. But we don't have that because everyone has this bad connotation with Reno, like, oh, you know, it's kind of cool, I guess. So.
Think about having like Reno's first indie venue, like completely run by young people.
That'd be cool.
Awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'd work there.
I'd play there.
Yeah, I'd actually
Even if it was non-profit and they had no jobs?
Yeah, sure. I'll just I'll just show up there and be like,
hey, what's going on?
Hey, here I am.
Essentially a four-prong endeavor, which is art access, gallery wall, free paint wall, dark room, silkscreen studio, music access, a place for local and national music, as well as film, dance, DJ nights, whatever we can think of, workshop spaces and workshop projects, and community service.
Most importantly, it's going to be what kids want. There's going to be an advisory board, and there's going to be a youth board of directors who are going to be in charge of the programming at the venue. So if they want to do a breakdance competition, they'll be able to come up with that. It's going to be all youth, volunteer, run, and led.
want to see in the place?
I want to see art,
music, just art.
Music, yeah, art. I want to see kids being involved, you know, in the scene, and you know, giving them something to do. I mean, there's a lot of bad statistics with this town and youth, and it's, you know, give them something to do, something fun, some sort of creative outlet, and just being involved.
What really builds a person's character and strengthens a society are things like the Holland Project.
The Holland Project is creating the next generation of artists and a community for that generation.
The Holland Project is for me.
This project is really exciting because it's feasible, and there's this amazing kind of inspiring energy in the air right now, and the city is doing cool things. There are lots of cool people doing great things. There are lots of young people in Reno for the first time, I think, in a long while, where young people our age are actually staying, contributing to the community, starting businesses or record labels or making bands or you know, creating art.
And a lot of us have left town and come back. Like Britt left, went to Seattle for a few years and came back and kind of learned from those other places. I lived in Seattle, I lived in Boston, I traveled around the world, and came back and said, you know, we really need to make this place some place that's, you know, culturally attractive, so that young people don't feel alienated from each other or from making a difference in the world. You know, a place where they can learn from each other and teach and do art.
Inspired.
Yeah, become inspired.
We're trying to start a creative army of musicians and painters and sculptors and actors and dancers, and it's just going to be nothing like Reno's seen before.
I think there's a lot of kids that really have a desire to make things happen, just a lot of them don't know how to do it or where to put their efforts. So I don't know, I think this town is just on the edge of having a really incredible art scene and music scene, and there's a lot of potential here that I see.